Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. It's time to bring back a tool that I haven't touched for a couple of weeks now, that being the Randomizer. I've updated it so it's now a little bit more fitting to Mirror Dungeon 3, so let's just give it a roll. I can show you know what's been changed since last time. It looks pretty much the same here, it's the same options, but there's been some slight differences. Of course, there's only 6 sinners instead of 7 now. There's a little blank spot here, and that's just kind of because, this is where I plan to put the other 6 sinners that you just have for support passes, but for now, it's only the 6 that we're actually using that really matter right now, so I don't think I need to put anything here yet. Bottom left, you can see a little tremor symbol. That's the ego gift we're going to be running with, so we're going to be running with tremor ego gifts to start out with. We've got, some tremor units. That's honestly a pretty good thing. It's purely random, so it's just coincidental that we've got a decent focus on tremor on this team. And the prescript, Wishing Star. There's a couple new ones, couple reworked ones, stuff like that. Change the identity and ego at the leftmost center to whatever you want. I mean, I'm probably going to want Rose Banner, but that means I can just choose what ego gifts I go with. But yeah, if you can't, I'll make it a little larger here in case you can't see it. I misspelled identity here. Good job, me. That's fine. I'll maybe remember to fix that sooner or later. Yeah, let's get into it. So, we're starting out with a Tremor ego gift. So we get to choose from these ones. I mean, this is probably good. We can just take, like, these two. That'll be a good way to, like, build up Tremor, just taking negative versions of Green Spirit. We don't have enough Tremor units to actually bother going for the Fusion ego gift, so that'll be good enough for me. Then I've got to actually build the team. So the people that we're being forced to bring, first and foremost. Always unfortunate when you see someone with a blank rest bar that's going to be brought for this, yeah. That's why I didn't want to bother having to randomize the supports too, because there was a decent chance it was just going to be, yeah, very unlucky roll for the most part here, it would seem like, as far as, like, rest bar God. Okay, at least Rose Banner is full, and at least Encorp is full. So that means the people that we're not using, we can just throw on whatever identity we want, and we'll just throw on whatever. Just to make sure that we get the most rest bonus possible. Like, something like this should be good enough. Yeah. And then we need to make sure I need to remember to set up the egos here. Now I get to choose whatever egos I want for you because of the fact of the prescript is Wishing Star, so I get to choose whatever I want for Rodion. So that's convenient. I'll probably just stick with this, though. Yeah, this looks good enough. Yi-Song's kind of got, like, a full set of things. The only separate thing is he's got 4th match instead of Wishing Karen. So what I already have equipped for him. Ishmael only has Snag Harpoon. Fair enough. Ryoshu has normal. Okay. So you've got First for the Flames, and I mean, once again, kind of what I'm already running. Not Red Eyes, not Soda, that sort of set. Dawn has Soup, and that's it. Valid. And finally, Otis has. That's unfortunate. Ebony Stem, so we're not going to gain the 40% additional holiday sacks from this run. Alright, that's fine though. This is going to be the team, plus 41 rest bonus. That's decent enough. We're going to miss out on some Starlight because of that, but that's okay. And I got to remember to keep this pulled up for at least a second more so that we can see I can make sure I get the order correct here. Because it is you, there we go. And now I can probably get this out of the way. The prescript doesn't matter because that just allowed me to do whatever I wanted for Rodion, and I just decided Rose Banner might as well stick with it because, Tremor moment. But I gotta choose the egos, that works well. So we can take that off the screen, and we can run with it. See how this goes. Gotta remember, like, the next time I actually, like, use my default team to fix the egos for these guys, because it'll be really funny if I'm doing, like, Mirror Dungeon 3 hard or something in, like, a couple days' time, and I just realize that Ishmael only has Snag Harpoon. Would be a little unfortunate. Would be funny, though. Means I would have to either, suffer with it and just not have Snag Harpoon, or I'd need to spend costs and lose and just change the ego gift. Or the egos. Both of which would be less than ideal. I think that version is pretty nice for us. Just look at how much Tremor they're all starting out with. And we can just inflict a little bit more onto that. How swell. Yeah, gluttony stuff. and tremor stuff inflicts more tremor. That's good for us. We can trigger Whispers here if we want to. I mean, that hits like what, lowest SP person, right? Yeah, lowest SP. If they're N Corp, they gain Fanatic. So if we were in a situation where we would target you with that, then it could be nice for the Fanatic, but it's just gonna heal some sanity for Rodion here, since she's, the first in line. So I support passive to get. I guess it's kind of like the randomizer didn't tell us which support passives to go with. I'll edit that at a future date, but for now I kind of am still in the mood of prioritizing Starlight gain, so I don't want to go for too many random options, Besides, you saw how it is. It took like a couple minutes for me to set up a team, even with only like 6 people. I'll have to decide how I want to deal with that in the future. I'll probably just like jump cut, like, instead of making you like watch the entire like team building stuff. Like you see what it is. You don't really need to like watch the entire process, I'm sure. We'll see. Also depends a lot if I like remember. We definitely did get we got a pretty like simple pre-script for this run, but that's fine. It is the first randomized run of Mirror Dungeon 3. So it's a good thing that's a little simplistic. Because some of them are definitely very tomfoolery, Just kind of making it so you cannot interact with certain things in the game. I've got a stuffy nose today. My voice sounds weirder if I'm snuffling a lot, that's why. Wonderful strike. So true. Yeah, I guess this week's patch notes, there's kind of nothing happening this week. Fair enough. There's some good changes being made this week in the patch, it seems. Like stuff like you can actually, like in the companion, you can actually see like what different levels of Eagleifs do. That's a nice thing to be able to actually see. If you had to actually see them in-game beforehand. I don't know what to take here. And I think there's something else too. Oh yeah, they're fixing it so that the I should just get this. Okay, yeah, they're fixing it so that in Canto 5.5, it'll actually keep the funny Christmassy music going the entire time instead of replacing it with like the Canto 2 Abno theme. If after like a couple turns time, when you're considered in the lead. Yeah, that is a lame change. I kind of don't like how they do that with like the mid chapters, because that's happened with all of them so far. Like it happened with like Pomp Babangi. It happened with the crabs, where like their music just gets replaced with, like the generic Canto 2 Abno music. There might have been some other stuff for like the crabs, but you know what I mean. Better that they just kind of stick with the funny themed music instead of, using the normal stuff. So what would the point in the theme music be? You'd really think like, I mean, most of like the mid-chapter event music is probably going to be exclusive to that mid-chapter. With some exception, I think the Trash Crab theme plays at like one point in Canto 5.5. Right? It might. I don't remember, I might be mixing that up. But it is the kind of thing that sounds about right. Excellent. We're getting our kills right now. We're gaming. It's very interesting to be using Blade Lineage Otis. Such a funny identity, especially when it's one that's kind of just straight up outclassed right now. Not that it really had much of a place in the first place to, be actively used, but,
최선을 다해보지. 방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않다는 사람 누구야? 그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
A little bit of a fanatical judgment, inflicting some nails. How swell. Yeah. These aren't going to be too bad, I don't think. What do you think, Gregor? Come here. Oh. He's asleep. He's just sleeping right next to me. Good boy. I shouldn't bother him then. So great, because like in case you don't know what I'm talking about, I got a dog recently. His name is Gregor, and he's chill. That's for sure. He's just sleeping. He's a sleepy boy so far, which makes enough sense. He's not in a state where he can do much beyond just sleeping, because he's forced to wear this silly little cone for another week or so. Hopefully he'll be able to get that off sooner or later. He really can't, like, play or anything right now. Funny though, because he already just kind of follows me around without me having to do anything. It's only been like 2 days so far, and he's already just at the point of just kind of like following me around everywhere. Very cute. I don't know what else happened. Oh yeah, and it is a new year, that is true. It is now 2024, and the thumbnails look very strange and out of place because of it, because I'm so used to the 2023. Wacky. We're pretty like quickly approaching the 1-year anniversary of Limbus. We're a little under 2 months away. Cool. I guess we'll take reversion here. Don't really want the enemies to get the damage boost. We'll do something like this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I really just did not do much of anything for New Year's though. I don't know. Kind of thing, like this year, like a lot of I didn't have any like actual like proper plans, so I just played Yakuza 5. I did beat Yakuza 5 like around the time it hit midnight though, which is, you know, pretty thematic. Not the Yakuza 5 in particular. You know, some of the Yakuza games are very like closely tied to New Year's though, especially like 7. I guess I should be calling them like Dragon games, but like I'm just so used to Yakuza by now that it's gonna be hard to ever switch to like their new name.
오케이, 작전 지역 진입 확인했어.
네, 일단 양호합니다.
I mean, I'm almost caught up to date with the Yakuza series. I just need to play 6 within the next month or so, and then I'll be, you know, set pretty much, give or take. Good. It's a really fun series. I don't know. I think it has a really good job of something that I think is also done really well in Project Moon's work, and that is like how they display morally gray characters. Like it's not really shocking. Like morally gray characters are such a common thing, especially nowadays. But like both Yakuza and Project Moon games do a good job of finding a balance in between like showing that like it's like the morally gray stuff is it's not glorifying it, but at the same time like it's kind of necessary sometimes. You kind of got to be like smart about it. I don't know. I don't exactly know what I'm getting at with this. I don't know. If you haven't played the Yakuza games, I'd highly recommend them. They're definitely not for everyone though. They're very weird at times. They're fun though. Okay. Rupture, standard duty battery, sure thing. I'll go to the rest stop here, and then I might be able to upgrade, like, something. Maybe I'll upgrade Nixie Divergence. Can you upgrade Nixie Divergence? I assume you can, but I haven't tried. Even case Yusung is so funny. Yusung, hit him with the book. Yusung's gonna hit that chicken man with the book so hard you've got no idea. Oh, my headphones just cut out. This might mean that the audio is being weird right now. I know sometimes my headphones... Okay, I can hear now. Sometimes my headphones cut out, the audio also gets messed up, but sometimes it's perfectly fine. Because I was distracted, I didn't get to see him hit the guy with the book. No! I've made a crucial mistake. Crucial error in my judgment. Really sad. I do wonder I mean, next week is probably going to be a Season 0 banner, I feel like, but I don't know. I think we've got a pretty good idea, because next week is probably going to be the next Identity banner. That's, you know, of course it's going to be more Identities. It's probably going to be Season 0 stuff, because then 2 weeks later, we're probably going to get a banner alongside potentially Refraction Railway 3. I think that would make enough sense, logically. Especially since that way we have the perfect timing for Walpurgis Night / the new event could be around the time of the 1-year anniversary of Limbus in late February. You know? It would fit really well. So I think that's probably the plan from Project Moon side of things. Oh yeah, and we also did get a free deck extraction ticket yesterday, I think, for New Year's. That's nice. Not like a 3-star character or anything, just normal deck extraction. But, you know, pulls are pulls. It's still a very nice thing to have. It means I can gamble without feeling too bad about it. Yippee. I love gambling. Okay, rest stop time, enhance gifts. We can enhance Nixie Divergence. First turn starter wave, that's kind of lame, but like I think I upgraded it again. It becomes more Tremor. That's good. More Tremor. More Tremor. Okay. We're gonna focus on Tremor here, and it's snake time. It might be a good target for some tremoring, especially the big guy. I still have to see. You can shoot, you do. That's good too. Can you deflect this? You can. Excellent. Oof. Something like that. Okay. Just do some damage here. Nothing too special going on. We're building up Rupture for now still. I guess Oof is a Tremor burst, but if you get the crit, it'll be a bunch of... Oh, you did get a crit there, I think. Nice. Did you? I don't think so, because it would have been... Oh no, maybe... Was it the other arm? Was it the other arm? If it was the other arm, that makes sense. Yeah, it was the other arm, wasn't it? So yeah, you did, I think. I don't know. Well, anything we have that inflicts Tremor is a lot of Tremor, because, the Fairy Wine ++, the Green Spirit ++ means every time we inflict Tremor, we inflict 8 more Tremor randomly spread across everyone on the enemy's team, which is a pretty nice effect, that's for sure. We can try something like that. Perchance. And one side is off on the other arm in the meantime. And Jam, just, you know, do something. What is this? This is the one that inflicts fragility if target has less than 0 sanity, yeah. Notably, less than 0 means it does not affect Avnos. Oh, nice Tremor burst there. Good stuff. Nice paralysis on Otis, making it so she's really doing a lot here. And a little bit of Fanatical Judgment to do a little bit more damage. Nice. Okay, that was looking good. You can hit that guy a little bit. Why not? And something like this, hopefully it kills both of them. We'll have to see. No guarantees, but and by both of them I mean both arms. Don't really care about killing the other snake guy right now. He'll die in time though, so... Okay, it's all down to Otis. You need to do 9 damage with your skill too, Otis. I believe in you, surely. Surely Blazing Otis can do even this much, yeah. It's a Pierce attack, of course it's fine. Just a funny idea to mess with. Let's have actually a decent chances of winning a clash. That's nice to see. That's swell. Ain't it swell? Something like that, okay. And then you're gonna attack that. Yi-Sang's gonna take a little bit of the whack. Quite literally. And he should be able to handle it, you'd hope. I guess we'll see, but I believe in him. I believe in him. He's that wholesome. After all. Oh yeah, you're definitely dead. We could have just one-sided you to death. It's good to know. I assumed as much, but you know, better safe than sorry. Yeah, down you go, okay. Should have had Yi-Sang, like, clash with the other attack this arm's going for. I mean, the arm is staggered, so we just spam our, like, weak attacks this turn. The stuff that we're really fine with, you know, not having. And the next turn we spam our strong attacks and we kill you. There we go. Absolutely destroyed it. We sure did. Ooh, we've got the gun coming. Excellent. Your poison's not great, but like it's still decent enough that, you know, you could theoretically get a crit here. 15% chance. With your 3 potency. I guess you gain 5 points from this. You've got a decent chance right now. Get the crit. No crit, unfortunate. It still is, you know, a tremor burst. Not that it matters in this situation. Oh, that was a good crit. Good job, Ishmael. Yeah, Ishmael's just pretty good. Good damage output. Okay, I mean, I guess we take coffee and cranes here. And these will have rupture occasionally here. I'll just stick with coffee and cranes. We've got a fair bit of lust attacks, so it'll work. Well enough. The boss on this floor is going to be the fish. You know what that means? Fish. Yeah. Some Pekatule to start things off. What else should we do? Decent. That's something, I guess. You take that guy. You hit that guy, you hit that guy. And a couple of favorites here, which means our chances could very easily fail. But we do enough. Yeah, nice. We got the stagger there. You saw. Lost a clash there, very unfortunate. Maximum score should do fairly good damage. Means you spend your charge, you'll gain enough charge back from the employee card that you'll still be able to use your skill 2 next turn, assuming you draw one of them, which you have a decent chance to draw one of them. Rodion does. We'll have to see though. Another thing that's, you know, kind of down to luck a little bit. Okay. Bunch of tremor there. Nice. Nice. You're going for Otis. Otis can clash that. This guy we can clash with like a flashing strike, and then everyone else is on kill the best you can duty. Something like that. Okay. You guys do this. You guys can do this, I believe. Oh. A little bit of a tie there with Otis. All is good. That one's still live. Makes enough sense. Each song skill 2 was not going to do very much damage. Look. Okay, just you guys left now. Maybe we're going to be able to actually get you guys closest to dead this turn, finally. Really. Stagger there, flashing strike here. You're weak to the slash, so you know it's decent damage. Rev up could kill. Nah. Don't think we were doubling up that guy either. That's fine. We've doubled up at least one person here. So I think the gluttony guy should die to Otis, right? How much HP does he have? 71. Oh no, it does kill. Nice. I guess those guys are weak to pride as well, right? Yeah, that makes enough sense then. We do something like this and they should all die. Okay, killed with the end stop stab. Fanatical Judgment should do decently. And it does kill. Okay, good to know. You never know since, you know, Wrath Resistance. And there we go. That's another victory in the books. The longest Pekatule fight. That's just kind of how they go, especially on a team like this that's offensive power is a little bit mixed. Okay. Oh, Glimpse of Flames. That does nothing for us. We can give you another skill 3. That's cool. We could take a horseshoe for the joke, for the bit. Kind of nostalgic for the bit is actually a funny idea. We'll take it. Which one does it prioritize? Because it prioritizes allies that gain poise count. But it also prioritizes allies with gloom affinity skills. What happens in this situation when we've got allies with poise, we have allies with gloom, but we don't have allies with both? Because, like, if we look at our gloom here, like, you two both have gloom, but you two don't have poise. While on the other hand, you three have poise, but you guys don't have gloom. So does it prioritize the poise, or does it prioritize the gloom? My hope is it prioritizes the poise, but, like, chances are it'll prioritize the gloom over the poise. We'll see in a second. We'll see who it targets here, and that'll give us a good sense. Okay, it does prioritize the gloom. I'd expected. It gave it to... Oh, bless you. Ricker just sneezed a little bit. Good to know. That means that we can build up some poise on Rodion, but it doesn't really help us too much. Because she doesn't really have a way to actually maintain the poise. If we can get Nebulized or something, then it could be funny. Although, I hope we can get Nebulizers, just because the kind of things you say pretty much every run, because Nebulizer is just really funny in general. Not really a shocking thing to say. Okay. Can you kill this guy, Dawn? Not quite. That's fine. Action score is more Tremor scheming. Another stagger, another one knocked off balance a fair bit. We do something like this, and they should mostly die. I mean, this guy might survive a little bit, especially with, you know, stuff like this. Ishmael's not even guaranteed to win the one clash taking place this turn. She did win the one clash taking place this turn, though, so that's good. It looks like we're brutally executing most of these guys. Yeah, okay. That one guy is still alive, though. But he does get staggered here, does he? Not quite, okay. Well, it's 6 against 1. Oh, you got staggered by the moths. That works, too. Forgot about that, since we literally just got him. I mean, very convenient. 70 stagger damage there. Very nice. Take this, then we go to the rest stop. At the rest stop, how much cost do we have left? Oh. Krager's about to sneeze again. There he goes. Don't know if the mic's picking that up. Good boy. He's standing next to me now, though, so I can give him some pets. Even it may require me leaning away from the mic a little bit. That's hopefully fine. Good boy. How you doing? You like Limbus Company? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you do. I should bind his ear since he can't itch there himself thanks to that call. And that annoying collar getting in the way. Isn't that right, buddy? Or the cone. I keep on mixing up collar and cone, I think. But he's got a cone on. Which is why he's really liking these ear rubs. Good boy. What is that? He's just standing there staring at me now. Good boy.
이런 상황인데도 어떻게 끝이 보이네요. 조금만 더 해보죠.
Well, like, I can multitask. I can talk about the game at the same time as I pet a dog, sure, instead of just talking about the dog. Oh. He's just staring at me with those cute eyes, though. Good boy. Oh. And now he's doing the thing where he's kind of like resting his head on my leg. You're so adorable. Really gotta get a camera or something. I gotta set up the dog cam. Would go hard, I think. Well, let's see here. That doesn't do much for us. We could take a better bloody gadget. If we get a 20% chance that this doesn't spend anything, we can get this to ++, too. We did not, unfortunate. We'll do this then. A little bit more poise potency, poise count from the pendant. That works. And it's fish time.
칼을 부딪힐 시간입니다.
You know what that means. Fish. And now Gregor goes over to get some food.
자, 맞서보죠. 우리들에게 이깟 파도 별것도 아니잖아요.
Thus, more or less concludes the Gregor intermission, potentially. I guess it depends if he's gonna, you know, go lay down now, if he's gonna keep on just poking around. Yeah, we'll do a sun shower to start it. Why not? We've been holding back on the egos for so long. We might as well let loose a little bit. A little crazy. Nice honor. What does that passive even do? Oh, it's the End Corp Merceau passive. Yeah, alright. I see. That makes sense. It is a 3 Wrath Essence, not exactly something you see very often.
우산이 새지나 않나 모르겠어.
Rain. They're just raining all over this fish's day. This fish is gonna have an awful day, and Yi-sung's here to make sure of that.
적확한 한압이었어.
Oh boy, okay. I may need a jump cut for this. Yeah. Maybe? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Back to it. Okay, fish. How's the tremor on the body looking? Not great. I mean, the issue is we're spreading the tremor out between all the body parts with Fairy Wine, or with Green Spirit. So we're not getting it like all focused in one place, which is kind of what we probably want. But since we really want to stagger you this turn. But you can't have Effervescent Corrosion. Effervescent Corrosion's pretty good. Only 2 targets, so it's just going to only hit one of these, but that's fine. That works well enough for me. So use another Sun Shower if we want to for the bit. I do like the bit. Okay, we'll go with that. We'll see if we can win some clashes here, potentially. Not looking likely. Okay, we'll block one at least, then, maybe. I guess we'll have to see if your body will be above 75% HP by the time this goes through. Because it's really not very guaranteed. Because, you know, Sun Shower's going first. It'll probably still be above. Okay, Tails means that there's a decent chance it'll be above there. It'll at least be above 50%, so we're at least going to get +1 weight on Effervescent Corrosion. But even if it is only a 2 target, it's effectively only a 1 target, that's fine. It's not that big of a deal. How is it looking? Who is it hitting? It's hitting the body and potentially one other part if we're lucky. Yes, it's hitting one other part too. No clue which part, but I think that the body's the one that got staggered there, so it also probably hit one of the arms that was already broken. Or was already staggered, I should say. Could be broken, could not be. Who knows? Ooh, this tail whip's a little rough. You resisted at least, so that's good. And take some more damage. The body is potentially breakable this turn. I guess that's the play. Go. Oh, make sure the body's broken. Flash a little bit. Because why not? And you can just attack the left leg. Because why not? Well, I mean, the body still has 400 HP. I don't think we're going to kill it this turn, necessarily. Because we gotta have some good attacks, but I don't think we've got enough, like, skill 3, like, really strong damage dealing attacks going on this turn. Yeah, this is the last attack going for the body. Yeah, 85 HP left on the body. I think if we went all in on it, we probably would have broken it. But, I mean, we won the Clash Love. We're doing some damage here. That's probably for the best. Now we're not just going all in on just the body this time. Especially given how that is my usual way to play. But the thing seems to stretch to its limit. Yep. That's for sure. Sure seems like it, because it has. Yeah. Yeah, it's something. Could do that. Doing like a little bit of clashing, but not a lot. Yeah. Sure. I want to make sure we break the body here. Reverting compression should be do some pretty good damage. And then this one is... that.
상황이 좋다고 할 수는 없지만
And yeah, we're just gonna kill you.
하실 수 있을 거예요.
Might as well, you know?
물러서지 않겠습니다.
You'll probably die. You've got 300 HP. We've got some good attacks. With the vibration compression especially, you should do pretty good damage. Oh, we don't have a charge, so it didn't do that great damage. Oh, Oof does some good damage then, potentially. And Otis finishes the job? Otis finishes the job? Yeah, definitely. Nice. On to the final floor we go. Good stuff. Decisions. I mean, I like the coin. We can take the coin, and if we use the coin with, like, effervescent corrosion or something, we can just get even more tremor off. That's not a bad idea. I'm down to roll with that. Risk encounter, then we'll go for a chain of events. And continue on from there. Whatever we can do to get to the shop. Shouldn't be too hard. Okay, this looks good. Rack some scores is a nice thing to use immediately, because as long as we gain charge and trigger the employee card, it's fine that we spend all of our charge immediately after with, you know, the charge spending of her passive. Ooh, okay. Ryoshu almost got staggered there. She's fine though, she's fine. Yeah, she really is fine, just healed up. She's not very close anymore. Otis is going to spend all of her... Or no, I mean, Rodion is going to spend all of her charge here. No. She only has so much of it. She only has 3 of it, and if she bursts Tremor a single time, AK lands the 4th coin here. He runs out of all the Tremors. The other vibration compression is going to be a bad one, because it's not going to gain the additionals. Which is fine. They do resist it, so it's not doing the most damage anyways, but that 3rd and 4th coin really would do a lot more than those ones, that's for sure. Hit him with a little bit of an oof. Enough staggers, that's good. Downpour could also be really funny for us. The bell could also be really funny for us. I mean, anything that's good and tremor related would be really good for us. Like downpour, eye, bell. Yeah. We don't have enough tremor units to bother going for the fusion gift, which is why I didn't. Otherwise there would have been a potential reason to. That's something I do want to incorporate into the randomized dinner. Make it so you select one of the status effects, and it'll make it so it'll guarantee at least 5 of your units have that status effect. Just so you can build around the special gifts if you want to. You would just reroll from them if you want to. I don't know, that's something to incorporate later. There's still a lot of stuff I want to change about it sooner or later. I just need the time to do it, and I guess I need the inspiration to do it. The changes I made today to the randomized to make it applicable for Mirror MD3 were pretty minor, all things considered. I didn't have to change how the game, like, or how the randomizer functions on, like, a base level, you know? I also think calling it randomizer is definitely, like, the wrong way to say it, because it's more so a random team generator than an actual, like, a randomizer. Basically, because, like, when you hear randomizer here, you probably think of a game that's, like, been modified so it has just randomized all the stuff in it. Well, in this case, we're just kind of randomizing, like, the preset player actions, effectively, for the team building section. So it's not exactly the most accurate term, but it's what I'm used to calling it, so it's what I'm going to keep on calling it. That is the wrong thing to press. What happens if I press this option, huh? I don't know if I've ever pressed this one before. Nothing happens. Okay, you pass the check and get nothing. Wow. Nothing. 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 How swell. Okay, some PLA people. This is a very good fight for a little bit of sun showering, and it's very potentially going to be a double sun shower type of fight, depending on, I mean, it's going to be sun double sun shower. This can't kill, theoretically. This physically cannot kill once, and so it'll trigger the coin. We're just lucky that we got a heads once. If we get 2 heads, we're going to be really lucky, because that means our sanity is going to be perfectly fine. But if we got all the heads on the first one, that's really all that matters. We get close to staggering pretty much all these guys. And we do another one, and we do get another heads. So I think we do just straight up kill some of these, yeah? Like, I think even though they didn't get staggered, I do think the sloshing people have taken enough damage to just blow up here, right? Yes, they have. Nice to see. Because you guys, we definitely kill here. God, your sanities are awful right now. Yeah, there we go. Only needed a total of 3 skills to be used, technically. You could argue 4 since we used Sun Shower twice, but the bottom bar only said 3, so you know. That's what I'm going with. That's what I'm rolling with. Okay. Close my eyes. Don't want to be stuck in heaven after all. And... ooh, mild survival. That's a goodie. Give me something for Tremor. Desung skill? No. Otis skill? No. We'll take another Fanatical Judgment, sure, why not? Fanatical Judgment doesn't even inflict any tremor. It's just a skill 3, so I pressed the button because I was like, ooh, shiny button, you know? Okay, how funny would it be if I used Sun Shower? Get on, just hear me out, again. Wouldn't that be really funny, guys? Wouldn't it be so funny if I just used Sun... Okay, Tails this time, so yeah, things are not going to go too swell, I don't think. These guys are pretty easy to stagger, though, so I wouldn't be surprised if we do still stagger them. Especially, like, 2 Tails probably still stagger them, yeah? Yeah, 1 Tail staggers some of them, especially, like, Gloom Guy is weak to Pierce, so you know he's still taking a lot of damage from this. Oh, we sure did corrode this. Okay, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it happens. It's chance-based, so, you know, it's not guaranteed. It's kind of rough, though, because this means that Dawn and Rodion are taking a lot of damage. Okay, though. They're okay. Stagger, that's fine. Okay, I mean, your sanity's pretty fine. That's good, at least. And I didn't take that much damage. That wasn't too bad. Yisung gets the kill, so his sanity's up to 33 still, yeah. And that's, I mean, that works well, I think. I'd say. On to the boss time, which is KQE, Fox, or Centipede. One of the 3. Which one? We shall see. Centipede is, okay. We could Tremor this guy. Definitely a very possible possibility. We're gonna need to make some poor choices in order to do so. Notably, we need to defend with you, because otherwise we're not gonna be able to double up on the Effervescent Corrosion. But Effervescent Corrosion will hit both of them, so that's pretty good. And Envy attacks, like Anselop Stab, are very nice for Tremor, thanks to the fact that Nixie Divergence means Envy attacks do inflict a little bit more Tremor. Anything that inflicts Tremor, Gluttony, or Envy is a Tremor attack for us. Should be obvious that anything that inflicts Tremor is a Tremor attack, but you know, sometimes you gotta specify. That's how it goes. We got some Tremor and a little bit of Tremor Burst. 2 in 1. Okay. Should be some pretty good Tremor numbers going already. Oh, that doesn't inflict Tremor count if target has a certain amount of nails at least. That's good then. Only going for a couple attacks, that's fine. We want you to clash probably for the sanity. That'll be pretty good. What else do we have for tremor bursting? Do you have anything for tremor? I don't think so, right? Yeah, no. The only thing for tremor would be your skill 3, which you do not have right now. Clash that. You can clash that. You do not have your tremor thing right now, unfortunately. Snack Harpoon works! Snack Harpoon actually works wonders for this. Because it does inflict tremor at Thread Spin 4. And guess what I have at Thread Spin 4? Ooh. Okay, we get one tremor burst off at least. That's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Kinda hoping we'll be able to do a little more than that, but that's fine. Sometimes you just roll 3 tails at 5 sanity. That's just the way things go sometimes. Simple as that. Yeah, you lose the clash, I'm not really shocked. You get staggered, not really shocked. And we're lucky that we won the clash with Snag Harpoon. If that guy got 2 heads, we would have been doomed. But we are fine. So we get another tremor burst off, and like a little bit more tremor in the process. You're closest to being staggered on the body. Yeah, you're really close to being staggered on your body, but it really doesn't do that much for us to stagger you. If I'm being honest. Kinda not that, like, great of a end goal. Oh well, we keep on pushing for it. Might as well. Might as well see just how far we can push the tremor train. Unlike Rhyme Shank, Everything Corrosion is kind of better to use Awakening, I'm pretty sure. Like, the Corrosion doesn't have, like, an innate bonus. I think the Corrosion has, like, something going for it, but I forget what it is right now, so I can't say for sure. What happens if we corrode Everything Corrosion? I'm fairly certain it's not particularly worth it. I think it gains more weight. I think that's partially why you would use it. Okay, I mean, do we keep on just attacking the body, or do we try staggering the head now? How's the head's tremor looking? It's decent. Okay, we can go for the head now, why not? Mix things up a little bit. Switch it up. Snag Harpoon, of course. And then we can clash with you, clash with you. Okay, that looks good. We're clashing with Yi-Sung because it's fine if his clash fails. Look at that stagger threshold already moving pretty notably. Okay, you did win the clash with Yi-Sung. Good job.
내가 찾은 나만의 항해 방식. 놀라운 명령이네요. 적을 완벽히 파악하고
No tremor burst, close to being staggered. Doesn't look like we're gonna get quite there this turn, but we will be able to do next turn pretty easily. I'd say. Yeah, it'd rise if the coil up. It really would. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. So real for that. Okay, you're gonna get hit there. That's fine. We are going to deal a bunch of damage to the head right now. That's the hope. Nice compulsion moment for, you know, that delicious flash win rate. Okay, tremor burst, very nice. Not that it does anything there because the body's already been tremored, so it kind of doesn't have a tremor stagger threshold anymore. That's what I was trying to say, but failing horribly at. We did a fair bit of stuff to the head there, though. That's good. If you can get the head low, that's also just kind of a nice benefit, just in general, because then the head's HP determines how much shield it gains next phase. We can break all its shield pretty easily, I'd say. Yeah, nice. Okay. Who will be able to stop it? You can stop it. And thanks to the fact we're actually going to kill you at the right time, I think we're actually going to not have to worry about your funny phase for once. Which is very good to see. Because usually you do have to worry about his funny phase pretty heavily. Potentially not this time, though. As long as we do enough damage to kill you. Which we will. Nice. Deflect. Deflect again. But you're staggered, so you lose all your self-charge there, I believe. And so you should just blow up? Yes, you do. Very good. Okay. That's the benefits for taking a little longer in the centipede fight, is if you take a little longer in the fight, it is a little shorter overall. Just gotta wait for it to coil up before you actually kill it. Bring it to 1 HP. And then you've basically won. There we go. Not bad run. Only 120 instead of, you know, the 160 I would have gotten if I had the Odyssey. That's fine. I skipped the funny, like, influx, the gain of the trinket back, but that's okay. Give me my, like, 1 reward. Yippee, modules. I mean, not bad. I do need as many modules as I can get. I'm kinda, you know, losing them at a rapid rate still. It's slowing down a little because I haven't been grinding as hard these past couple of days. Due to a mixture of dog and Yakuza. The dog Yakuza. Isn't that right, Gregor? Isn't that right? Good boy. I'm glad he's just sleeping on my bed now. And oh, just are. There we go. That's something. Leo Merso, sure. I'll take some Merso shards. Why not? I've got a couple of them. Yeah, that's good. Got a fair bit of thread thanks to the event right now. That's nice to see. But yeah. That is the randomizer. Once again, if you are unaware, I always have the randomizer linked in the description below. You can get it. Every week, I usually try and update it with anything new. There's nothing this week, of course, so there's not going to be an update this week, but next week there will be, so, you know, I'll update it then. But yeah, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!